YouTube, what's going on? Mace back with another video. Haven't posted in a while. Market's been a little bit not on the good side of my portfolio right now, but I'm still at it. Still at it. I'm taking these losses, taking these wins to the chin. Whatever outcome it is, it is. But for the past week, I've been actually not the best I should be. I've actually been over trading and not taking a lot of my setups, being very picky on what I choose, and the ones I'm choosing are losers, and the ones I'm not choosing are winners. So that's what's been happening for me for the past week right now. I just want to do a quick market recap on what took place. I'll make this very quick. So Monday on US30, they didn't really have anything happening. Tuesday, I actually saw this setup, but I didn't take this. I just a lot of, last week I guess it wasn't the best for me. Waking up late, it wasn't really doing my full top down analysis on what I should be doing that I know made me successful. I was shortcutting a lot of things last week. I don't know what was taking place. But this was a nice quality setup. Didn't take this. I actually was on the phone with a friend of mine, and by the time as it actually broke the entry, I didn't see it, and this was where I was gonna enter, but I just say, I'll just leave it alone. I'll see what it does. I said, and I also was like, it's already 12 o'clock. I'm not expecting price to go up over 351 ticks by 4:30 or whatsoever, because I didn't want to be in the market too long. And price actually did it by um 3 o'clock. By 3 o'clock, price actually did it, and I was like, dang, that was a trade I could have taken advantage of, didn't. And then Thursday, I had this set up on 30 as well. Didn't take advantage of this for 2 to 1, no, for 1.6 RR. Didn't take advantage of this. And then Friday, didn't even have anything for 30. So 31, 2, 3, 3 trades I could have taken on 30 last week. Take advantage of them. Would have given me 2%, 2%, 1.6% gain as a 5%, almost 6% gain as a 5% gain. I could have got off 30 alone. Didn't take advantage of that. Gold. Actually, this was the last setup right here that Friday. I actually did a video on this, but the audio actually wasn't working, and I just found out when I was trying to upload it. I realized I couldn't hear anything. I just had to fix the audio just now, so I apologize for that. But this was actually the trade I was doing for a live session, and this played out, but I didn't take advantage of this one. I actually ended up going in Nas100 instead. But this played out all the way back to the 1 hour that I had drawn up for 2.5 RR. This one also played out. That was that Thursday morning. Didn't take advantage of this one either. I wanted to go on a Nas. Ended up with a loss on Nas. But this played out also for 2.4 RR. This one took place, I think it was during the night time, around 12. Didn't take this. Played out for 2 to 1. I also didn't take this one for 2.5 RR. Didn't take advantage of that either. Had to go back to this little area right there. Played out, but this was also in the night, so I was being a little cautious on trading in the night. But gold actually 1, 2, 3, 4 trades all week played out for gold. So gold actually was the bomb last week as well. And then we had Nas100, sick old Nas. What had me up and down like I was going crazy. So Monday, I think Monday started off with a loss. Had buys on this area here. Was going nice. Didn't respect it, continued, and then dropped. So took a loss on Nas here, Nas right there. And that's also because I took this early that morning, which I know I shouldn't have been in that. But hey, is what that I then start off bad. Going and trade when I shouldn't be in the trade, not my session, shouldn't be in the trade. Tuesday, I actually not sure if I trade Tuesday. But I think I did, not knowing me. No, didn't trade Tuesday. Didn't trade Tuesday. Wednesday didn't take this sell off there. I marked this up prior to my market opening. I had something to do Wednesday, so I just ended up going inside a trade. I think I ended up rushing this trade, going inside this, knowing I was antsy on it because price already made this demand, tap into this demand, give you the 1.5 RR. This is the one when I marked up before I actually started the trade. And I saw price start to come back to these areas, so I went ahead and I entered once again, to try to carry it higher. Price started give me that, rejected these areas, and then just started to sell down. Eventually, it went to my area, as you can see here, but not till after it actually dumped for a while. So took a L on that. This one was a win that I went in, but I didn't win because once price got around the 1.5, no, I think it was like almost on 1.5, so I was around on the same red candle here. I was already up at 1.4, and what I did was I ended up moving my stop loss a little bit under break even, just a little bit under break even. I ended up moving my stop loss, and exactly at 440, at 420, price just sank and then pushed back up, stopped me out, literally stopped me out, and then actually went back up into profit for 2 to 1. Then what was it? This one I am catching this one at night, late on at night. So remember now, they didn't trade Nas. I mean, they didn't trade US30. They didn't trade gold. Just traded Nas. So I just taking hits. Took this L, and I took the L prior to that. This one there. So I then took 2 L so far for the week. Supposed to catch this one. They didn't catch this one. This would have put me back at break even. They didn't catch this. End up coming out with a small loss because I think I say I didn't have my stop all the way at break even, but I had a little bit under break even. So I took a small loss on that, where that should have been a win. End up catching this one that night. I made up for one of those losses. And then came back that morning, Thursday, ended up losing, taking an L on this one here. Nice setup. I love these type of setups where price give you that nice big push, reject the area once again. The guy give me some time to go around here back to the size. Start to give me that candle, started to give me the momentum, and then just fell away on the waistline. And then Friday, last one was this demand right here. Well, not demand, but this buy back to these areas. This was the final trade actually I needed because I don't know what I would do if I had lost this. But I did end up taking a loss earlier on this because I ended up having a buy around here, but it was 5 minutes before news, so they end up taking me out the trade. The prop from them with you can't trade 5 minutes before news or during news. You can't open a trade 5 minutes before news. You can't open a trade during news. You have to wait 5 minutes after news to enter a trade. Or if you're in a trade, so let's say I end the trade 15 minutes before news, I cannot close it out until 5 minutes after news starts. So news starts at 8:30. I cannot close my trade until 8:35. But I cannot enter a trade 8:25, which because it's 5 minutes before news. And I could enter trade 8:35 because it's 5 minutes after news. So that's how it is. I end up entering this 5 minutes before the 10 o'clock news. I mean, before the 8:30. Before the 8:30 news, I end up opening this trade. So they end up taking me out of the trade 1 minute afterwards. They didn't know, so I had to look for another entry, and I ended up going in another entry around here because I just thought this would be a nice setup there. Had my stop loss literally around here. I think like 150 I had my stop loss, and I was trying to carry it back up to around here for 2 to 1. And price literally came out 9 o'clock, 9:30, pushed down, literally stopped me out, and then pushed back up. So when I saw it push back up, I said, I know price wants to buy. Nah, man, SPX did the same setup. US30 did the same setup, and all of them already buy. I say Nas just probably waiting, and Nas been dropping for so long. I say Nas probably waiting for that session to open up, for the stock exchange to open up to actually start to buy. So when I saw the price came with this big bullish and then start coming back down this wick, I wanted to get it at the bottom. So I end up entering there. I should have entered there. End up entering around there, and price just started to rally up, broke this area which I was anticipating for it to break. Once I saw price broke, then pushed away from it. Cause I was at antsy when I saw price broke this in and then came the bearish candle. I was like, shoot, I want to just my stop loss now, cause I don't like when price do that. I don't like when price break an area and come back with that same size candle back into the area. That's a no-go sign. So when I see price came back with two more bullish candles, I said, okay, I like that. Price continue buying. I wasn't expecting price to pull back and so deep. I thought price would just start taking off, because I know price was eager to start to buy up there. Price actually went carry back in the drawdown, almost at stop loss, before I actually started to go back my way for 3.5 RR, 3.4 RR. So that ended the week, but I'm still in some drawdown because, like I say, I was not over trading, but I was over leveraging on these trades that I thought would win. Like this one, over leverage. I think I was risking like 2% on this one. I think I risked 2% on this one as well. This one, I think on all these I risked about around 2%, except for the one I didn't risk 2% on was this one here. The one that I actually wanted, I think I risked the 1% on this one. Risk 2% on this loss. Risk 2% on other ones. I'm like, damn. So I'm actually in some drawdown right now. Hopefully this week give me something good. But what's crazy is, after I back tested Nas this week, I shouldn't even been that buy. I should have been sells, right? I would have still lost this buy that took place on the other setup that I showed you earlier. I would have caught this sell, would have actually won this buy. Like I say, if I didn't move my stop loss, because still end up playing out the same buy, end up playing out, but this time I had it for 1.5, but I still could take it up to 2-1 if I want to. This one would have been a sell. This one would have been a buy, but I would have take this over to the next session because I was trying to get 1.6 on this. If I tried to get the 1.5, I actually would have been out of the trade. Right there. I would have been out of the trade, but I was trying to get 1.6. I might have closed it out, not sure. And then Monday would have been the biggest win because I would have been this for a sell. Like, I wasn't me. I wasn't me last week. I ain't gonna lie, I just wasn't me last week. I don't know what was going on in my life. I just wasn't me. And I know you guys go through that sometimes as well. Just things just ain't hitting or things just ain't clicking for you mentally at the moment. But yeah, like I say, I won't be able to get that recording back because I'm not trying to manipulate or fake anything saying that, oh, I did this because it already happened. I had the video just didn't have any volume. There was 2 videos because I just did a part 2 of it because I had to pause it to give you guys the end result, which the gold trade played out and the Nas trade actually played out, but wasn't able to. I just found out, that's how I found out the volume wasn't working, because when I went to edit, I realized the volume wasn't working for either one of them. So yeah, the wife probably did something with my mic to make it not work. I'm not sure what took place, but like I said, I don't want to keep this video too long. I just want to give you guys a follow-up on what took place last week. So I had a losing week last week. It was a losing week. Hopefully I get back into this winning spirit this week to come. So yeah, so I guess you guys didn't get the opportunity to get a payout this week, so I have to wait for next 2 weeks to try to get the next payout. So I hope this week I come back at least to break even, then the next week I'll be able to make some profits to get my payout, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Peace and love. God bless you all.